What's up, people? My name is Lyrom, and welcome back to Agatha Christie, the ABC murders. So we got somebody killed with a C now. Great. So I can look at the view or something else? No?
This place is very calming.
Yes, it is. What's this? Rabbit hole, okay. Some flowers.
The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
I would do it. It's really relaxing. So maybe let's firstly look at the stuff.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Okay, what do we got here? Some keys? Yes. There are some keys.
It is pointless.
But one is missing. It's
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
looks like a ring.
A signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Yes. 1587, I think, when I'm not wrong. There's still money in the pocket and his
Nothing
passport.
appears to be missing from this wallet.
Because the murderer is not a thief, so he doesn't steal anything, he just kills, leaves the book, and goes away. Great. Really great, so let's see.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder.
Yes.
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Got another ABC. Ooh, oh,
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
yes. This time it's covered with blood. And
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
yes, that's true.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut the throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
Okay, what should I say? The killer is an opportunist. The murder was carefully planned. It's
The
opportunist.
killer is a daring opportunist. He met Sir Carmichael at nightfall on this deserted path and took advantage of the situation.
Impossible. You forget the trampled grass behind the bush.
Ah, c'est vrai. It proved that he was waiting for his victim.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
Thief could be the motive for the crime. No. The murder was very violent.
The
Yes.
murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Great.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
Accuse him of preventing Lady Clark from speaking. Be understanding. Oh gosh, I don't know what to say. Insist? Let's try. Should we speak? But we should speak with her. We need to find some more clues about the murder.
I insist, Mr. Clark. Please allow me to remind you that this is a murder inquiry.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she is much too ill. She doesn't even know her husband is dead. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Oh,
Of course.
damn it.
I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
What his favorite book is? Why should I ask him that? Let's ask
Was it
if
a
it
dark
was Dark
It
Knight.
was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Yes. Sneaky.
There are some very valuable objects here.
I think I got it now.
I think I heard a bang.
Ah, gosh, that's
Is this couple?
that took me so long to get them in the right order and to look at the book. Which color is? Then I figured out which color is
This
to
is
which
interesting.
animal. Oh my gosh, there are so many. There's one missing.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
But one is missing.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comsite Churton, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year.
Oh gosh.
Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Oh. So she has cancer. Great.
Here's Miss Grey.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait,
Wow.
let me find the reference. Here? Teapot with black dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Acquired
Yes.
while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
Okay, ask if he gives her gifts. Maybe the knives, but there is one missing. Ask if she was embarrassed to be at the service of an elderly man. Ask what her relationship was with her employer.
Was it difficult working for this elderly gentleman?
He wasn't old. Well, I mean,
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
he treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Cumside.
Of her version of the facts. Now let's ask her where she was.
What were you doing yesterday evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
What are your feelings about Franklin Clark?
What an odd question. Of course I think he's a good man. He's energetic, nice, very sociable.
Miss Gray, if I may be so bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Gray at the foot of the stairs.
Do
Okay.
you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
Oh gosh, no. I didn't look at everything, I think.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
No, he waited.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Yes. Now. Higher.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Yes. And now he attacked. Attack from the right.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Wound, stab, and he cut his throat.
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Yes. That a murder? Is that...
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Alexander Bonaparte cast? What the hell?
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes, indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that. Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies, my throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Come on! No! They showed me who the killer is? Why?
It's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Our guest?
Is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
What do we need to prepare? Oh, gosh.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Maybe. So, but for now, I will end this episode here now. The one scene now, it showed me the murder. I think it was the murder, so I'm a little bit disappointed now that I know who the murderer probably is. Damn it. But anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.